Okay, this is on the Isom job, 55745. Install on 427 and 229 by Brett. So this is a garage behind their house, 2-story. What we're gonna do is we're putting in a Mitsubishi wall unit centered in these beams up high right here. We're going to put a unit heater in the corner, and we're going to put a ductless fan coil right here. So if I'm standing here, I'm facing the front of it, so the front of it's going to point that way. This space will be our return air, these two joists. Okay, so I'm going to go over the fan unit first. I'll redraw this to be a little bit better, but it'll sit on a 90, and then we'll have a 16 by 25 filter box and a transition to that, then transition, canvas, then a 90. So just so you know, the back of the furnace will be 1 inch off the back wall, and the right, I'm saying furnace, but fan coil, the right side of the fan coil will be tight to this timber here, because we're going to go up and we're going to be tight to the timber. So it goes up and then 90, and then the side view, this is garbage, I redrew it. So this is the side view of it. It's going to go this way, transition, and then another transition over the door. I'll come this way, and they're going to have to header this straight through there. Over to the end, 90, then end cap. So, off of, we're going to have 7 runs. So off of the side, we're going to have a 6-inch side takeoff, goes over, then up to a straight boot. We're going to have 4 runs upstairs and 3 runs downstairs. We're going to have another side takeoff, come out the side of the duct, 90, and go straight boot to a side vent in the bathroom here. And then we're going to have just a sleeve coming off the bottom of the duct. And that's going to be a 2-inch sleeve, because I was told our duct is 6, the finished product's going to be 8, so I made 2-inch sleeves. Okay, then a sleeve coming off the bottom of the duct over this window. On the top, I have a 4x10 on each side, and they're going to have a big giant bed in the middle. So I made a 4x12, one on each side. We were talking about 3 runs, but since they're putting a big bed in the middle, we decided to put 2 4x12s. Okay. And so that's your layout of your top floor. And that's the layout of your bottom floor. Okay, so the return air, just as it shows, transition, and that 90 will, these will be tight to the ceiling. Um, and then this is a side view of it. Yada yada. This is a fitting right here. That'll go down 6 inches. So what is happening is this is going to be our return air wall, this 2x6. But they have a wall in front of it that's going to be a plumbing wall, but they're going to come in to the side of it. So we'll have the whole wall as ours, but Dallas needs to get pipe and stuff in here. So what we did is our duct and then our return air duct, they're going to have a stackable washer and dryer right here. So our return air duct, when we get there, it's going to offset down 6 inches and then over to this wall. And then we'll just have to pan down the wall. And I was going to get with Jamie. We need 800 CFM. See if you just wanted to add the big baseboard grill low or if you wanted to add one high and one low. So I'm not sure on that yet. Oh yeah, this stuff's over here. Okay. Okay, the unit heater. In the northwest side of the garage. So mount with unistrut and all thread. Your vent, I just kind of drew it here what I figured, but out through the roof. Power, I'll order you a pigtail. They're gonna put an outlet up there for us. So we'll just plug into the outlet. The gas, Dallas will be here to do all the gas. He did a walkthrough already. So the thermostat, you're gonna power the unit heater and this wall mount unit off the same thermostat. And just choose your stat location with the builder, with Dan. Okay, your Mitsubishi, okay. Yeah. So your Mitsubishi had the wall unit up high. So you're gonna have to drill through every joist space all the way down, and we can drill through the beams as well. We got permission. Whether or not you wanna drill 2 holes, one for each line set and one for electrical with an auger bit, or, you know, Jamie thinks that would be easier, or drill with your 2.5-inch hole saw and squeeze everything through those. But whatever's easiest for you. But in this mechanical room here, we're going to put a branch box. So you're going to have to drill all the way through and then drill down and connect to your branch box. Your drain, double check with the builder, because I don't see any drain in here. If it were me, I would just run the PVC down the wall and drill down through this, and then just stub the drain outside and let it drain. Be a lot easier than trying to run it through all the walls into the mechanical room, I think. Okay. So that's that. I need to get with someone to see if, you know, we need to run obviously our 14.4 power with ground power wire to the branch box. I think the branch box would probably be better powered by in here since the electrical is so close. So that's what I'm gonna recommend. That way our breaker can be smaller outside for the unit. Guess it really doesn't matter. I'll talk with Jamie and find out what we want to do here. But anyway, the outdoor unit's gonna sit over here. I know they're gonna put a generator here in the future. Oh yeah, so, sorry, I'm all over the place. I need to figure out if we need communicating wire with the branch box. Because going off memory, I think we do need, sorry, I said communicating. Shielded, like 14.2 shielded wire or 16.2 shielded wire. That's what it is. Pretty sure we need that. So I'll make sure you get some shielded wire as well. Sorry, it's been a while. Okay, so got all that. On the ductless fan unit, we are going to be adding an electric strip heats. So I'll have to find out what size breaker we need for this. The drain, there is a floor drain in here, right there. So just standard order for the drain. Dang wind. Power going to be done by the contractor. Thermostat, this one's going to be a standalone stat. So the outdoor unit, put it on a big pad, set unit on a stand, and powered by contractor. And let's see, I have to think for a minute to see if that's it. So I'm going to pause this. Oh, it's not it. That's right. So we have a dryer vent. So we're going to have a stackable washer and dryer here. So the dryer, Jamie said we don't need a dryer box. So you can just come out with a 90 and a 90. And we have to be 3 feet from this door. So 90 out to a dryer vent. So 10 feet of 4-inch and 3 90s and a dryer vent cover. That's it.